Hello, chat. Welcome back to another week of Title Tuesday with me, watching me lose and having fun. I hope this Title Tuesday is at least going to be a bit different from the previous two Title Tuesdays where I didn't really score a lot of points. But having said that, things can always get worse. So uh, if I don't score less than what I did in the last two Title Tuesdays, that in itself would be a big improvement. And do you notice anything different with my setup today? Is there anything different, chat? That's the first question of the stream today. Do you notice anything different while we go to the. Yeah, here you have a better picture of me, a fuller video. Anything different at all, chat? Anything different with what we have today? That's the first question. Now, the second question, you've been listening to me for a few minutes now. So, this is audio one. And let's try and go to a slightly different wrong answer, Anshika. I've been wearing blue earphones since forever. Cool. So I made a small change now. Are you able to find any difference in the audio in my voice? Has it become better? Do I sound better? Do I sound cooler? Do I sound more awesome? Audio 1 or audio 2? Audio 2 just changed, like right now. There's a small transition. If there is no difference at all, you can also let me know that. Let's see how discerning the chat is. Anshika, you have made Discord announcement, I hope. And also Anand Mishra, wow, such an observant person you are. I wish I was in charge of giveaways. I would already give away a 10-year diamond membership to you, but I'm not. Your voice is much clearer, audio one, is it? Uh, hang on, hang on. Audio 3. That was audio 2. Now this is audio 3. Which one is the best of all three? Should we just go back to the original audio, or should we stay here? What say, chat? Oh yes, do smash the like button so more people can come and give in their opinion on which audio is the most amazing. Or if you just tell me that it's the voice that matters and audio doesn't matter, that also works, by the way. Yeah? That would be the best answer. 1 and 3 are not the same. 1 and 3 are not the same. But if you think 1 and 3 is the same, then already we have uh, some good positive news. Cool, guys. So, what now it's better, yeah? Wow, this is so much fun, guys. So much fun playing around with tech. So much fun. But let's get down to the title Tuesday now. It's time. Let's switch on some music. YouTube play music. Wow, audio commands. How far we have progressed. Uh, Now let's get back to the audio one, which was like the overwhelming. Wait, I changed the audio one long time ago. When did I do that? It happened a long time ago, and I thought it was happening because of the experiments that I was doing. What a noob I am! Wow. Is Vidit playing is the question in everyone's mind, and the answer is I think no. Vidit has graduated from the title Tuesday to the Rapid Championship. He no longer plays these tournaments where any title player can play. It's beneath him. So he only plays these tournaments where only the top 100 are allowed to play. So we have to do without Vidit. You have to just do with me and the other Indians, Vijay Pranav and Raunak is not there, Nihal is not there, Arjun is not there. But okay, they don't really play a lot of Title Tuesday in general. Wow. All the way down to me at number 63. There is Gotham Chess, but okay. It's a stream focusing on the Indian players. There's Blitzking 1729. And who else is there among the Indians out here? I don't see anyone else. But alright, chat. It's time for the tournament. There is no change in setup. I was just bluffing. I was having fun. Trying to create something interesting out of nothing. Hype. Learned it from the popular streamers and other content creators that we just have to create hype, whether there's substance or not. So here we are, guys. It's just a minute to go, 40 seconds. Now that 40 seconds will become 35. The time moves really slow when you're waiting for the game. It moves really fast when you're playing. Smash. Use the touchpad, Karthik. Or trackpad, whatever you call it. It's not so simple, Tanmay. It's not so simple. I wish it could be that simple. I wish I had such powers. Alright, guys, the game has begun. I'm playing Oh Lala. And we start with the black pieces. Knight c3, I'll go knight c6. I think this is the best one. Should I take this? I don't know, yeah. I just get stuck here. Just go e6. Should I take this now? This is such an annoying... I have such starting trouble in this Title Tuesday, you know. Not just in Title Tuesday. Compared to what, Anshika? You mean compared to me? Is that the point you're making? I just made a mistake. I low d5. Such a bad position out of the opening. Just today I was complimented by my opening play by someone. I hope that person is not watching the stream today. But then I should be hoping that that person is watching the stream, because you know, watching is a good thing. But I also hope that they are not watching the stream, because watching this kind of chess is not a good thing. That is the dilemma. I'll just go d5. Takes. Oh, damn. I blended so horribly. I missed bishop b5 check. This is bad, guys. This is bad. I'm losing a piece to make it worse. Just not less lost a pawn. How do we survive this? This is like the worst start in the history of Title Tuesday on chess.com India channel. I have started wars on streams on my channel, but on chess.com India this is like a new though. Meanwhile, chat, how many of you here are from my channel? It's a weird question to ask, because how do you decide from which channel you're from? But you kind of know what I mean, I guess. Just not paying attention to the chess part. Wow, Palak. Awesome. And do you guys miss content on my channel? c7, bishop c5. She's attacking this, but I'm attacking, counter-attacking. Attack the attacker. So we need to do this. Nothing really. We are a piece down, guys. Don't want to trade the rook. Thank you for your offer though. But I would like to refuse in the politest possible way. Now she's on the attack ascendancy. I guess we have to just try and survive. Just try and survive one more at a time. But I don't think it's going to work out, guys. Just don't see it working out. I can't take this, but then she just plays rook f1. So if I play rook c8, then e6 is hanging. Guess I gotta go this. Losing the second piece. This is not going to look good on my database. Just a desperate check, which doesn't really do anything. Worst of the first rounds. Okay, so what I was leading up to is I haven't been able to stream a lot in recent times, partly because of the travel involved and stuff. So I'm trying really hard to get a portable streaming setup, portable streaming setup as in just things that is easy to carry, which will have me okay, this is over, guys. We have to give up. And how are the other Indians doing here? Pranav is still playing. Pranav is still playing and he's winning. He's completely winning. Yeah, so I've been trying to work, get a portable streaming setup. So even when I'm traveling, I get to have some kind of, whenever I find time. I'm trying to work on it. No promises, of course, but there's good reason not to unsubscribe is all I'm saying. As far as I can see, there's only me and Pranav, the Indian players. I don't see who else is here. Yeah, there's Pranav, there's me. It's also bad for my tiebreak by an early loss. OEMK124. Who is this? Om Kadam. Om Kadam. I may not be perfect, but I'm always me. Yeah, chat. Aradhya is also playing. Aradhya Garg, a very underrated feeding master from India. What? Hare Krishna and Isha is also playing. Where are they? I don't see the Indian flag. I'm actually searching here for the Indian flag. And I see only Pranav. Do you see anyone else? Ah, here we have Isha who has won her first round. Harika has been quite active recently. I wonder if she's playing here. I guess there's just one more game. Oh, Dikshit is playing against David Paravian, and he's actually doing quite well here. He can just take this pawn, but he wants to probably take it with a knight. And rook d5, knight to e6. But okay, white can just take rook into f5 and make a draw here. This is just a draw. Two knights against the king. So chess queen is winning. And wow. Wow. Nice try, nice try. But it didn't work out. And, we are on towards the round 2, guys. Let's go. Let's play better this time. Let's play better in the next few rounds. Starting with good old knight f3. Don't you see the change in the setup though? Doesn't the camera angle look a bit different? Aren't you like able to see more of me with this angle? Chat. This is a nice advantage from the opening. Haan, chat. Tell me. Don't you see it? Don't you feel it? Isn't it not visible? Who wants a d6 square? Who wants a d6 square? The knight wants a d6 square. And here we go. The d6 square for the knight. The square of the knight's dream. It's a match made in heaven between the d6 square and the knight. Should we just play bishop c4 and take this? Does look good. I just take this. Board color changed. It's not such a big change though. I'll just take this. C pawn, take the pawn. What I learned from Arjun. The title of Arjun's autobiography. That's not a big change. It's just that the camera angle. It comes from the top, so you get to see more of me with regard to my expressions and everything. So that is the change, guys. Now, see, I go to such lengths to improve your viewing experience, but you don't even appreciate it. It feels like there is only one of us in this relationship chat. I'm so disappointed, especially with the some of the more regular views. Maybe, maybe what? If black takes 19 to e3, should we take with the knight or should we take with the bishop? I have made up my mind, but what do you guys think? What is your call here? Yeah, I can just go e4. Do I have to do that? Oh no, I didn't intend to do that. It got pressed. I was exactly not happy about allowing this. But okay, it's done. So let's pretend as if it was intentional. This can't be good for me. I wanted to go queen f6 initially, but then there's counterplay c into b5. How do we defend this pawn? This hasn't quite gone the way we wanted it to go. There was a bit of carelessness from our part, complacency, so to speak. How do we make it okay though? We're gonna go b6, a into b6, not allow. That should be something. There has to be something. Queen f6 with queen into e6, queen f6 with knight c8, queen e5, queen c4, queen. Maybe let's just go rook c1. Wait for a mistake from him. This is annoying. Just defend this. Keep it protected. Don't just make a waiting. Give him a chance to make a mistake. To get the queen here. Rook back. The idea of queen f3. His defensive configuration has changed a bit, so his back rank is weak now. So what we are trying to exploit. He can defend with knight d7 though. And mate check. This goes here. Would we pose problems for him? There's no way to do it, chat. There's no way to do it. Things have no time either. Can't believe we are almost losing this. What a way to win. What a way to win, chat. How do you possibly win from that position? You flag your opponent. This was like the best way to win. You get into a losing position, you tempt your opponent, and then You win. Yeah, Vidit is not playing. Big Fish is playing though. Do we have any other Indians here? Pranav? How did Pranav do? Pranav. I don't see him here. But all the top favorites on 2 out of 2. Yes, Pranav has also won the game, so 2 out of 2. Hari Krishna is on 2 out of 2. Let's see who he has played against. Not such strong opponents. Aradhya has 2 out of 2. So here, Vijay Pranav, Aradhya, Hari Krishna, these are the players on our watch list. And also Isha, women grandmaster Isha Karwade. She's in the top 6 Indians, I guess, 6th or 7th. And there's also Padmini playing. She has 1 out of 2, the same points as us. So this is the Indian field for the Title Tuesday. It never fails to attract a reasonable amount of Indians. It's such a favorite tournament. Bean Screen has lost. And there's only one more game going on, which is about to end at any point. And 2500 is defeating the 2800 player. So next game we'll play better. Feels so super rusty though. How does white win here? Anyone from the chat? How exactly does? Okay, that Rook Jade move made it easy. So the game ready to start at any moment, guys. 2 rounds over. This is the 3rd round. Candidate Master Domi the Best from Poland is our opponent. D4, Knight f6, good old Knight f6. Let's stick to our known stuff. Knight f3, d5, the good old London system. How many of you here are a fan of the London system, by the way? Really curious to know. We have moved past that topic, Tanish. That endgame is very much in the past. We are into the London system topic now. I take with the G pawn because I think I mentioned this once in a stream recently when it's not such a big weakness when you have the dark square bishop to cover it. Well, clashy, we can only imagine it for now. At the moment, we are not even with the same points. I want to get c4, b4. f5, we have e5. So I'm not really worried. Look at this control. Impressive, no? Feels good to control so much of the board. I need not have played that because he has knight into e4. He missed it. Just move the king. Now anyway he's going to play knight d4, so I don't think we should really worry about defending this bishop. Instead I think we should look towards getting the rook out here. Just making these blunders by not paying attention. That is what is happening. Not paying attention to the chess part, which happens once I get a couple of streams going, and then I just go on the commentary mode. Start with rook g8. h4 is rook g4. We are winning this one, guys, comfortably. I'm incredibly thirsty though. Need to go and get myself some water during one of the breaks. Waited. B4 is checkmate. Okay, fortunately we have this move. So it's not immediately lost. It was horrible. It's just so pathetic from me. King d6 is safer, but king b6 we need to protect this pawn. We not protect this pawn, protect against this pawn. h4 we always had rook g4. Takes this now. We take this. Maybe I should have gone rook g3 instead. I think in the end, should still be able to hold this. Which is, I think, a big thing considering that I missed what could have been a potential mate in one. Need to keep the rook active. Should be holdable, I think. I'm not really sure what's happening after rook f4. Just take this pawn. Kill this up. Now we need to protect this. I think we need to keep the rook here. It's not so easy for him to. But okay, he can just come like this. g3 king, g2 king, h3. I think this is just lost, guys. This just feels lost. Okay, but we should keep fighting, I guess. How do we do that though? Just trying things out. Okay, repeated 2 times. This is the winning plan for him. Just pushes one at a time. And there's nothing I can do. I mean, one step at a time. Has a lot of time too. You didn't miss anything good, Anshika. This is shaping up to be one of the worst starts in the Title Tuesday history. There have been worse stuff. This goes king 8 and king f8. Last try. which fails. Alright, we resign. And thank you, Chirag. The other Indian players are doing better. We'll also finish well, by the way. Pranav Vijay has 3 out of 3. Aradhya has lost a game, so he has 2 out of 3. How is Hari Krishna doing? He's playing against Parham, and he has the rook against the knight, but this should be a draw. Pranav is having 3 out of 3. My start is I'm trying to channelize Arjun, so I was watching his match yesterday. How many of you guys were there in the Arjun match yesterday, by the way? So we are starting similarly, and we are also hoping to end similarly. So Hari Krishna ends in a draw. He has 2 out of 3. Pranav has 3. He's a regular in finishing at the top in Title Tuesdays. And apart from that, who else do we have here? I don't see any other Indians. Do you guys see any other Indians? It's on. Legend. This is GB Arshvardhan. He's also a regular. He has 2 out of 3. Is anyone else playing out here? No, I don't think so. I think that's all the Indian games. And Mr. Tataglia has won against Sokidze. Fighterman 91 is winning against Zimbabwe. And this is the last game of the round. Indeed, it will help. It will end well, and I'm really thirsty, so I think drinking a bit of water will be my spinach, the boost I require. So let's see. What? Did you see what happened there? Wow. What an end. So that's round 3, guys. Am I playing an Indian guy? Nah. That's not the Indian flag. I think that's Zambia. Meanwhile, how many people on 3 out of 3? There are 24 players on 3 out of 3. What opening is this, by the way, guys? Do you know? Anyone here for what opening this is called? Because I don't know. Vereso. It's called Vereso. This is not a great setup by Black, what I have done. But I think it's okay. Really need to slow down. Like I'm playing at a kind of speed which makes sense only if I'm in good form. Which I'm clearly not in. E4 I was expecting. You still know better than Ishan and Anshika. Most of the Indians are kind of busy playing tournaments right now, Tanmay. or taking rest after playing many tournaments in a row. See how I got this bishop g4 outpost. Next we'll get the pawn to a4. And casual shot is the plan. Pawn to a4. Bishop into f6, into f6. Now casual shot. Not to safety. I don't mind giving up this pawn. Mag. Anshika, it's better to know nothing than to know all the wrong things, which is why you're better than Ishan. Yeah, I was just wondering what to do against this, because he puts his bishop on b3, and then it will be very hard to get an attack going. After knight d4, there is rook into e4. What do we start with rook into a4, knight into a4, knight into a4? It is a tempting possibility, should admit. Should we go for that chant? Let's try and see what happens. I kind of expected him to do this. I have to take this back. No intermezzo. Pawns were sacrificed. You want to make a move which keeps control. Queen to c4. Queen to c5. What's up with Vansh these days? I don't see him anywhere. Is he still alive? To see it. It's almost felt like he saw through me there. Let's get the bishop to f5, I guess. What's queen e5 check? No, thank you. Could have gone queen c6, but okay. Queen d4 check. King g8. Thank you, Hawk. Let's go bishop f5. Queen c7. He does have a pretty solid setup though. Not going to be easy to break. Until this point it was obvious, but now what? Just waiting around, not really doing anything. But wait with what? And what's the point of all this? To allow him rook d8 check. Main point is to reduce his time. That's what I've been doing. So he had like some 30 seconds, and now he's down to 5 seconds. This was our intention. We're just making these moves in between to make that happen. Not really sure how it's helpful though. His position is still better. And he's playing good moves actually. We are defending. What? Draw, guys. A lucky draw there. 5 out of 1.5 out of 4. And Pranav is on 4 out of 4. Who all has he defeated today? A FIDE master from Slovakia, M. Izat, Andrei Belozero, and wow, he defeated Abdu Saturo. We'll have a look at how that happened. And meanwhile, how is Hikaru doing? Hikaru is what? Losing? No, he's winning. Of course, he's winning. I was shocked. Radhya has 3 out of 4. How did Hare Krishna do? Isha has 2 out of 4. I'm pretty sure I must be having the lowest score among Indians, but I don't mind that, to be honest. Others having a higher score than me. But maybe not with me at 1.5 out of 4. That's not great. Pretty much rules me out of contention of finishing in the top 5. Hare Krishna lost. He has 2.5 out of 4. He lost against Alexeyenko Kirill, who also defeated him in the World Cup in 2018. GB Harshvardhan is still playing. He was almost flagged. He had like less than 1.5 minutes. Almost flagged, but manages to survive, and it ends in a draw. So he has 2.5 out of 4. We have a 6-minute break, guys. This is the standings. I'll just quickly be back with some water and be back really quickly. I'll just leave everything here as it is. Enjoy the music. Be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, chat, back here. Yes, you guys can drink some water to stay hydrated. And let's have a look at how the Vijay Pranav game went against Nodibek Abdusatro, one of the strongest juniors, who is also the world rapid champion, or the Blitz champion. Which one is it? Yeah, Pranav had the white pieces. He started off with e4, e5, and 4 knights, bishop b5. It's a bit of a boring opening. Castle, castle, d3, bishop c3, bc3, d6. Knight to d2 with the idea of f4. White has a pair of bishops in these kind of positions, but also the poorer pawn structure. Knight d2, f4, takes, knight to g6, rook f1. Black already has a nice position, better development, and he sacrifices exchange. Bishop a4, black takes the c3 pawn. But I'm really not sure if this was such a great idea to sacrifice the exchange like this. Or maybe he just missed bishop a3. I don't know which one is it. Feels like he missed bishop a3 because he spent 35 seconds after bishop a3. He missed this. Bishop into f8, queen into f8, bishop a4, queen c5 check, and queen takes c3, ed, cd, bishop to b3, bishop g4, queen e1. White is just comfortably better, and here Pranav actually played a beautiful move. I'll leave it for the chat. I'll give a few seconds. Rook e8, the rook just attacks the queen. Now if you move the queen away, wherever you move, black comes in invading with rook e2. If you go queen f2, there's rook e2, which actually wins something. If you play queen c1, then also there's rook e2. So how does white play here? What can white do? Is there a way out for white, or is white like doomed here? What can white do? This is the first question. Can I give some hints if seed 5 will be reserved for team A, or board 1 for team B, and reserves will be seed? No, it will be 1 to 5, 6 to 11, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, knight e4. Well done, Daksh, Pushkar, and Aditya. Knight e4 was a beautiful move, attacking this queen. The point being that if black takes queen into e1, white takes knight into f6 with check, and retains the exchange up. So knight e4, knight into e4, d into e4, queen is c7, and now just bishop into d5. Pranav is completely better. He's an exchange up, and with a calm and cool head, he continues with queen g3, c4, a4, just moving the pawns forward, trying to trade those pawns. Bishop on d5, very, very well placed. Takes. For the moment, white is clearly winning, but black also has a kind of solid defense out here. So h3, and white invades on the a file. He plays on the other side because this side is quite solid and well protected. I don't know why he had to give up this pawn though. He need not have done this. But okay, what better? Rook a6. One of the threats is rook a1 and rook a7. The other threat is to just exert pressure on the b6 point. So it's understandable. Rook into b6, rook b1 with the idea of invading on the b file, and black tries to get some counterplay. Knight f2 check in the air, but just c6, knight f2 check, king h2, bishop at e4, and I think white can even just play c7 here. But Pranav decides to go rook b4, takes the knight, queen into f2, bishop into d5, and my game has just started, guys. We'll get back to this later. White to play, if you remember this question. Oh, my clock has started too. My opponent is rated 1870. I'm not even sure if I'll gain rating by winning this game. We'll need to score like 4 out of 4 to get a respectable score. Thank you, Anshika. Just attacking this pawn for the moment. How would black respond? Queen b6, we have knight a4. Queen e5, there's usually queen e4 in these types of positions. Goes knight d7. I guess queen to c1 with the idea of bishop h6. Rook d1 is another option. And if queen a5, then I don't think we need to. I think queen a5 also we can go bishop h6. Opponent already in deep think, but spending a lot of time for a 3-minute game doesn't bode well for black. Pawn to e6, rook to d1. Can go knight e4, I guess. Bishop g4 is an option. Bishop h6 is also an option. These are weaknesses. I guess I'll just go knight e4 to start with. I want bishop g5 next. Not a big fan of books, Prashant. I consider books a bit of an outdated mode of learning, to be honest. A bit of a blanket statement, but not without truth, I guess. Just placing the knight on a good square. She gets out of this pin. Bishop g5. Attacking the queen, provoking f6. Then we'll go bishop f6. Just provoking a weakness. Bishop to f6. How to study chess and get better? Well, subscribe to my channel, and I'll try to make more videos related to that. Wait, are you actually asking about betting? Are we just misunderstanding it? That can also be true, yeah? Why does people always assume? Maybe he wants to get good at betting. Why not? Yeah, no, I'll seriously try to get some content out on my channel, which will improve, which will help people understand what they need to do to improve. But it's pretty occupied with the Olympiad and stuff in recent times. So I'm trying to find a way to get some content going despite everything. It's not easy though. But yeah, basically solving a lot. Solving is important. So that's one simple answer for you. Solve a lot, play games, and watch good examples. My opponent is suddenly playing fast and decent. She was playing slow and weak, and I thought she would just collapse with less time. But that's not happening today. A bit unprofessional from me to assume that. But then the initial speed kind of lulled me into a false sense of security.
said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better
A
side.
bit less on time. Because I need to post some real problems, which I'm not really doing.
Said I attacked you. That's just a false truth. No need to argue. And yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you there. You follow me.
Yeah, I want to move this rook so I can get this queen if I check. It's no way to move the rook. Finally. Finally, we break through. King 8 or queen check, checkmate. That was a good fight by my opponent though. Yeah, on chess.com India you can actually suggest that. Okay, where's Pranav? Where's Pranav? What's Pranav doing? 3 versus 3. And he's made a draw and he's on 4.5 out of 5. Pranav is actually doing really well actually. And says GG to his opponent after that draw. So Pranav on 4.5 out of 5. Where's the next Indian play out here? Hare Krishna lost him. Is he with 3.5? There should be a way to filter the Indian players. Come on, guys. Let's implement this feature. Filter spectate by country. GB Harshavardhan has 3.5 out of 5. Hare Krishna also has 3.5. He's won his game. So who's playing actually? Let's just have some live game going. Dubo against Lazavik. Do you all remember who Lazavik is? Chat? Lazavik has beaten Dubo, so he's on 5 of 5. Now who remembers who Lazavik is? This is gonna be a draw, guys. This is a draw. Because when you get king to f7, this is first of all wrong color. And just go king h8. I was wondering about g5. But this is pretty much a dead draw. I will try to vlog Tanmay, but I'm really shy, that's the problem. Like really shy. Now this king h8 is draw. Because if you take it, it's stalemate. Ishika is like the Monica of this chat. That's a draw. And we have round 6, guys. Yeah, apparently no one else on Shika. People not as smart as you. Yeah, you and Katie have a lot in common actually. You could be my co-commentator when Katie is busy. Yes, he defeated me in the previous title Tuesday, but you don't want to remember the people who defeated me. It could be, many random people out there. No offense against them, but what I'm saying is you don't have to be anyone particularly accomplished to beat me. My god, what's with that enthusiasm on someone defeating me? I thought a defeat to me is also a defeat to you. Thought you were a loyal chat. What is this chat? What is this behavior? Knight c6 versus rook d1. All right, guys, let's get some energy going. It all feels so. It just didn't start well today, but we have to keep it going. What if knight at f7 now? Screwed, yeah. Okay, he didn't play it, so we survive. We survive on the kindness of our opponent. Taking control of the d5 square. Knight at f7, I don't really mind. There is tremendous pressure on the f7 point. That is the problem. Can I play f6 here? Let's try it out and see. Knight g6, I can take this. That's a point. It's another blend. Is it though? It's not so clear actually. Rook into d1. Rook into d1. Let's take this only one. I think there is a problem. There's a problem. He can actually take rook into d1. Because the e7 check and rook d8 comes with a tempo. So I think we are kind of forced to play king h7 first. e7 and rook d8 allowing them is just losing. King h7. I play the only move to survive. Knight f7. Rook e8, I guess. I missed 96 by the way. Just being that kind of a day to day. You want to take bishop at e6. Bishop b1 check, king g8. But there is rook d8 here. Rook d8 is a problem. Rook d8, I think we have to take rook into d8, which is also kind of likely to play. Rook e7, he just takes rook to c8. Left to rook into d8. We gotta go for it. Not much options. We'll go bishop b1. We'll go g6. Again, not much options. Just making the only move. Beggars can't be choosers. It is grim. It is grim. There's no question of that. To take this with a check. We just allow it because we need to get this knight to d6. Bishop at f5, j into f5. I just missed that he can give a check and play the pawn to d8. Bishop to d7. Need to get this king out somehow. Once a knight e5 check. If we just give up this pawn. Can't really do much. With so little pieces. Again, beggars can't be choosers. Just need to try and take this pawn somehow. Only hope is our opponent's speed here actually. Which, to say the least, is not speed. Where do we stop this pawn from? From c2, he just stops it with knight e4. From g8, he plays knight f6. Just hopeless, guys. Yeah, he saw this. And now there's really no way to survive this one. Queen c3 check, king b5. Just prolonging the inevitable. Okay, we repeated once. That's all we are gonna get done. Why do they have increment in this tournament? Yeah, checkmate, guys. 2.5 out of 6. Wow. How are the others doing? How's Pranav doing, first of all? Aradi is still playing. There's one Indian game. He is a piece up, but his opponent has a lot of pawns, so it's not going to be easy to win this. But he also shouldn't lose. The extra piece is pretty good. Pranav is playing against Bogdan Deek and he's losing. He's down by rook and bishop. And how is Hare Krishna doing here? Yeah, Pranav has lost. Aradi is losing. He just blended his piece. That is indeed sad. Who is Saraswati? We don't know. A women FIDE master from India though. Hey Pratik. Not so great going. Can't reply with BN. Do I remember Jaskol 95 from somewhere? I'm just going to play e4 all the games. Rest of this tournament. We haven't seen a lot of e4 in recent times, so equitable distribution. It's an old setup. This doesn't look good from him. The point is we have bishop f3 incoming chat. So d into e5, f into e5, and then we get the bishop to f3. This is a nice position out of the opening. Better pawn structure. So e4 it is, guys. e4 for the win. But okay, it's still far from anywhere close to win here. Bishop to d2. Now queen to g3, queen to f2, rook to f2, rook to e2. What shall be the next move? I think I'll just get my queen to h3. Create some mating threats. Scare him off. Oh, Hari versus Pranav. Let's rush to that as soon as this game ends. So Hari has 4.5 out of 6. Just 2 points more than us. Not much of a difference if you think of it from the big picture. Should we go f6 here? Bishop to g5. Idea of f6. Killing off this bishop. Look how expertly this game is being conducted. We have lost all the games with black in this tournament today, yeah? We've been very careless play with the black pieces. Not really paying attention. f6, he wants to go bishop f8. Not just not letting me win easily. So unmarried. I'm gonna get this pawn to f6. Bishop d7 went. Piling on my pieces. I could have just taken on a6 too, but then he would take back on here. So we're just piling on the pressure out here, and now something should give. Takes with the other pawn as expected. Hey, I have these threats like bishop g5, rook f6. Guys, don't go and tell people around that I played b3. Huh? This is not that b3. Rook f6 is my idea. Slowly inching towards it. I can also play bishop f6. Just take this pawn and come. Bishop to f4, queen to g3. And, I guess I can just go bishop c7 and take on f5. Okay, the f6 check. But he wants to attack this point. What do we do? There are a couple of good options. At the very least, I can just take this bishop and it should be game over. So I guess let's just go for this. And just completely winning for white. Cool. So that was one of the better games out here in this tournament. My opponent is still playing. Is he? Does he think he's going to get a stalemate from me? Should we just queen the other pawns? No? Just because he won? Just for fun. He's a good sport though. It's nice how it queens with check, you know. Now what do we do? Should we checkmate, guys? Should we checkmate? Should we go for it? Okay, he resigned. Let's go for the Hare Krishna game now.
Look left, look right. And I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high.
Where is Hare Krishna's game? Is it still going on? It's GM Hare Krishna. Yeah, he lost against Pranav. So Pranav defeated Hare Krishna. Wait, why does it show as 4.5? Do I have 4.5 points? Was an earlier game counted as win for me? No. Right? Why does it show 4.5? It's some kind of a glitch. There's one more game going, guys. Just one more game going, and this is just winning for white. Rook a3 check, king into g2, and I guess black wins. Yeah. So that's the end of round 7. On we go towards round 8. Pranav is the best Indian in contention with 5 out of 7. My game in round 8 has just started. We have 3 losses with the black pieces. We actually have 3 losses with the black pieces in 4 games. So 0.5 out of 4. Let's try to be a bit solid this time, you know. No need to try and win every game. It's actually a pretty nice idea. I'm not sure why I'm playing this on stream. But okay. Sometimes we gotta do anything we can to try and win. Yeah, normally I would reserve this for a classical game. Such a nice push out of the opening. Opening preparation really helps, yeah. Working on chess really helps. I don't know why I don't do more of it. Queen e7, queen h4. Can I do some d5 since he cannot take d into e5 anyway? Just get more of my pieces into the game. Yeah, I wanted to take this so that we have access to these squares. Threatening checkmate here. But he can defend it with knight h3. After this, I don't see how I break through. I got to change f6. I want to get long castle and rook into h3. That is my dream fantasy. Not likely to happen. Long castle. After queen into d5, we have to trade queens. But okay, as long as the pieces remain here, I don't think we have anything to worry about. But it's a bit of a bummer that queens are getting traded. We don't actually get to meet in the middle game. Queen a check, there's king d7. Wants to open up the rook and bring his queenside pieces into play. Because I can't just go queen d6 and trap his queen. Queen 8, king d7, queen d5, king e7 and trap. So we're going for the king, but we settle for the queen. Yeah, king d7, queen d5, king e6. Yeah, this also same. King e7, queen is trapped. GG, well tried. He does have some e5 though. I guess that was a bit anticlimactic. Now he takes on e6. It almost tuned out of this game. Okay, we keep the queens on. If he so insists. Just 10 seconds remaining, guys. How much can he defend with 10 seconds remaining? Has to give. Bishop f2 check, queen e3 check, or just queen e5 check should be game over. Queen h4, rook h8. GG. Yes! That was a good win. That felt good. Now, right on to what's going in Pranav's game. As soon as I'm able to find him. I just saw him. Here it is. Pranav's playing against Exotic Princess and he's actually winning this. He's up by a piece, but it's very tricky, guys. This pawn on e2 is a monster. Queen to g4, queen into g3, but it seems under control. It's a monster, but it seems under control. And I guess the queens are going to get traded now and might just take this pawn. But Pranav doesn't want to trade the queens. He wants to keep it. I'm not sure if that's the best of ideas. Wow. It's a huge spike. Huge spike. G takes H4. What is going on here? Queen F4 check. Queen F8 check. Is that some Knight F4 check here? Yes, Knight F4 check wins. King G4, Rook G1 check. Finally, Pranav breaks through and he's going to score. He's going up to 6.5 out of 8. He needs to get a score of 9 out of 11 to get into the top 5 and get into the prize list of Title Tuesday. And this is amazing play by Pranav, guys. Pranav OP in the chat. Pranav with 6.5 out of 8. And how are the other Indians doing? GB Harshavardhan is playing on with 4.5 out of 7. Do you think Hari and AD's abysmal recent form in Classical is a point of concern? It is not really such a big point of concern, I would say. I wouldn't also call it an abysmal form. Yes, AD has really slipped quite a bit, but Hari Krishna is pretty much right up there. Just one game away from getting back into the 2700 club. And just for context, none of the other kids have got to 2700. Only like 5 players in the history from India have. Oh, he won on time. Nice. Have gone about 2700. So he's still pretty much up there. AD hasn't had a great time, but he just got married, so I'd say give him some time and then let's reevaluate. This is just winning for white, guys, but it's going to take a while. And there's also the break after round 8. So, oh, he missed this move. White to play. What did he miss? Chat. Get this going. Meanwhile, let's have a look at Pranav's games since the previous break. There'll be a 6-minute break after this game. So we have about 7 minutes more to go for round 8. Let's have a look at the standings of the Indian players, but white to move before that. White to move. What did white miss here? Pranav on 6.5 out of 8, after which there is Harshavardhan with 5.5 out of 8. There's no one at 6, no one above Pranav, who's on 6.5. Hikar who's on 7. Alexenko leading the tournament with 7.5 out of 8. And then we have like 4 other players. Yes, E5 check, that's true. E5 check wins. And he won on time. Black! Unable to make a quick move. Yeah, so Pranav on 6.5 out of 8. And there's no one on 6, no one in between. All the way down to GB Harshavardhan, who is on 5.5 out of 8. Indians have not performed well in this Title Tuesday. It's just not been the Indian Title Tuesday this week. Aradhya with 5 out of 8. But we do have Pranav playing pretty strong. Aradhya with 5 out of 8. Gautam Chess also with 5 out of 8. So we have a bit of benchmark there. Where is Hari Krishna? Why can't I find Hari? Is Hari Krishna still in the tournament, guys? And how is this game between Hari Krishna against... Oh, he stopped after his game against Pranav. Kind of quit after his game against Pranav. How was this game? What was the accuracy? 92.3 and 84.6. Okay. Started off with good old Reti variation. This is a very solid system for black, by the way. D5, G6, and then you have these pawns on the center. 97 E4 short castle, 92 knight C6. Solid structure with the center pawn on E5, knight C4, knight B6, 93 H6. A4 with the idea of A5. Black just goes A5. Knight D2, bishop E6, knight E4 with the idea of knight C5. So black defends it with knight D7. H4 trying to provoke a weakness with H5. F5 kicking out that knight retaining the control. So far, so good for black. Gets the knight to f6. Pranav just making moves, but black is really just better here. Knight c4, bishop to d5, not a bad move. Bishop into d5, knight into d5, c3. Just d3 was weakened, so puts the rook on d8. King h7, knight to f6, queen f7. Good technical play by Hari Krishna here. Just maintaining his position and trying to target this d3 point. But it feels like here he made a bit of a mistake. d4, he should have just gone e4. Instead, he took e into d4. Rook into e8, knight into e8, rook e1. Comes back knight f6. But at this point, knight into d4 was also perhaps not a great move because it really allows white's pieces onto the queen side. Queen into b7, the a5 pawn is a weakness. Knight e4, you just go bishop e3, queen b5. It's still a tense point, but it feels like white has got a lot. Initially it felt like black was just better, but now white has got counterplay. And g5. Oh, okay. I see what he has missed. Okay. I see what he has missed. So white to play here, chat. White to play. Can you find what Hari Krishna missed? And also what Pranav missed the first time? White to play. Here is another puzzle rush for you guys. For those who are watching. Oh, damn. I put it on the stream. Yeah, it is 95. What is no by? It is 95. Attacking both the rook and the queen. It's a fork as well as a discovered attack. Bishop into e5, queen into d3. And here white is completely winning. He's just an exchange up. So this is where things turned around. What was the time situation around this point? Hari Krishna had 37 seconds. Well, 37 seconds is a short time, but it's still not justifiable to make a one move blender like that at this point, I would say. It's still a bit too much. So this was just crushing, and Pranav just took the game. This was the turning point. This was the turning point. But Pranav has had a fabulous tournament so far. Well, how to improve? 3 steps. Play a lot, solve a lot, and watch a lot of good games. These are the 3 ingredients to... It's like sugar, spice, and everything nice. And you probably need a bit of chemical X to create Powerpuff Girls, but not everyone needs to be a superhero. Alright, chat, how many of you think I'm going to finish with 7.5? As we await the start of the next game. It's a bit demeaning, Anshika. I would feel objectified if I watch without earphones. If you watch without earphones. And what do you mean by I won't bully you? When have I ever bullied you? Tell me a single instance where I was like, where I have bullied you. Good old 9 good old H3 system. 9 used to be like my childhood opening with the black pieces. How exactly do you focus on strategy, Nitin? What's your technique? What do you do to focus on strategy? Is knight d4 working here? Oh, you mean like that? Well, I don't have a speaker, so when I watch without earphones, I watch it on mute. So you can understand the misconception we had here. See, I've never bullied you in the history of our streams, so I just don't see what's the probability of it. But things can happen. There's a first time for everything, so you can never be sure. I'm always the one who is being bullied. Yeah, Pratik, it's not really working. Did I see that before playing my move? No. Should I have seen it? Maybe. To get an f4, b4 is just... okay, he wants to do it like this. Now maybe we go a4. Last non-chess book that I really liked. There are a lot of books I like which are non-chess. There's this book called Flow which was really helpful for me. Then there's a book called Mindset, which is again an amazing book. Thank you, Venkatesh. I can take this knight. I can take this bishop. It's always a problem when life gives you choices. The paradox of choice. Life's a lot easier when you don't have choices. The privilege of choice is also a paradox of choice. But if you can calculate, like for example, I saw this queen into d6 intermezzo. If you can calculate like a grandmaster, then it's actually a good thing to have choices. Yeah, Mindset by Carol Dweck. Yeah, beautiful book. I guess these two books are like top two. I already feel tempted to just go away from this game and watch Pranav's games, but that would violate the fair play of chess.com. And I think we shouldn't do that. You're not allowed to watch another game while your game is going on because you can get ideas. And I can also understand that. I mean, the way Pranav is playing, he's playing like a beast. So it's only understandable that they don't want us to watch him during the game and learn from it. I actually don't use Reddit at all, Pratik. Just not a Reddit person. Ape on OP. Literally. This is a good point to resign for black. Now this ape pawn is unstoppable. Knight b6 we just go to b1. Cool. Right on to the Pranav game. And Pranav's playing against wonderful time and is actually an exchange down. This is a very important game for Pranav. He has to win this. He should not lose this. He's on 6.5 out of 8. He needs to try and get a score of 9 out of 11. So 2.5 out of 3. Despite having such a stellar tournament, he still has to do a bit more. That's how tough and competitive the title Tuesday is. Allowing queen before queen f4 is not really helpful at all. Not at all helpful. And now he's just lost. It's exchange down with no compensation, no pawns. By the way, guys, we overtook Hari Krishna, who stopped at 4 and out of 7. Yes, he didn't play 2 games, but still we scored more than him, more points. So playing without giving up, helpful. There is GB Harshavardhan, who has a complex position against Oparin. Meanwhile, Pranav hanging on against Wonderful Time looks completely lost, but he still has this G3 knight, so maybe there's some hope there. Aradhya 5 out of 9. His tournament has kind of gone off the wheels. It does feel disappointing, the performance of the Indian players today. How is Padmini doing? She has 4.5 out of 9. And I can't see where Isha is. I'm surprised that Harika didn't play today. Instead replaced by Hari Krishna. But Harika has shown incredible enthusiasm for chess in recent times. She played wonderfully well in her recent tournaments. Look at Pranav, he just keeps fighting, and he just gives the opponent the chance to mate, even in classical chess. He's a big sport. It doesn't really help to take this pawn because the b5 pawn is hanging. Yeah, I'm just king into h4. Look at the b5 check. Pawn to f6. Look at this knight on h1, guys. Sad knight. Pranav has lost 6.5 out of 9. He kind of goes out of contention for the prize, the top 5. But Harshavardhan is beating Grigory Oparin, who is actually a very strong GM, rated over 2600. Yes, Harika is doing fantastic in RCC lately. So Harshavardhan moves to 6.5 out of 9, which is a really good score. And Aradhya has 5 out of 9. I think that's all the Indians who are remaining in the title Tuesday, considering Hari Krishna is not playing. And it's Isha chess, right? No, it's Isha Karwade. And how many points does she have? I don't know, I can't see. This is it really confusing. I don't know where Title Tuesday starts. It's here, April 26th. So she played only 7 games. She dropped out after 4 out of 7. 4 more games going on. Win killed damage. 3 more games going on. Lefong has drawn, so 2 more games going on. There's only 1 more game going on. Okay, all the games are over. Let's get our seatbelts fastened for round 10. 1 more e4. What tournaments Nihal, Raunak and Arjun are playing in the next few months? Nihal and Raunak are playing in Sharjah Masters. And Arjun will play in Sigaman and Co, which starts May 3. I'll be flying there actually in a couple of days. And Divya, I'm not really sure what she's playing next. Imagine if he took queen into d5. Just to prevent me from placing my bishop on f4. h3 and g4, or do we want some knight bd2 first? Just getting my knight to g3. And no, I'm not trading this bishop. I could have gone bishop b5 though. Okay, this doesn't feel like a good decision for me. Feels like I messed up. What's new about that today though? in the story of today's Title Tuesday. Ishan did predict it, calling it Tilted Tuesday. Who is covering Nihal's match tomorrow here? Guess? Guess. Who do you want to cover, chat? From chess.com India. The chat's word is everything on chess.com. Wrong answer, Pratik. Wrong answer. Why do you want Gada Kamsky to cover? For content. This is not going well, guys. I don't think we're going to win this. Time situation is good, position is terrible. It's not worse, but it's also not at all good. It's a good strategic play by him. I blended this. Now we are losing. It's just completely lost, yeah. I don't know what is wrong today. Something feels bad. Just not an Indian Title Tuesday today. I guess it's just one of those inauspicious days, you know, that affects only Indians. Pratik, have we corresponded before? Something feels familiar. I think Pratik is also a really, really common name, so I don't know. Just trying to get this knight to good square. Let's queen d2. No, he just goes back. I wish. TK, if I can get this knight to c5, that's also not bad. e5 also I won't mind. Can take this, no? Should I just start pushing this? Or defend this with bishop c2? I think I'll defend it first. Any of you here watch Better Call Saul? Knight c3. Okay, I'm going to do this. He will take this. I'll take this. Oh, okay, he goes for this. I'll take this then. I was hoping for exactly this. That was nice, no? Srinath OP in the chat. I was literally going for this. The position was so bad that we still have to work a bit hard to close this one off. And go back just for once. 600 out of 10. Oh, wait. Please don't tell me I'm disconnected. I was disconnected for a few seconds there. I think it was server lag because my OBS was functioning perfectly fine. It was sad for my opponent, but chess is such a sport which ends up making one of them sad. So I was completely lost in this game, guys. Had no business winning this one. Harshvardhan playing against Sergoi. And I just saw Pranav out here somewhere. Pranav won. Yeah, Pranav has won. So he'll move to 7.5. I think he'll get to 8.5. He'll finish well. Okay, so part of it is right. Anshika was right. I'll be one of the. Oh, nice. He's drawn. So he goes to 7. Harshvardhan goes to 7. Pranav won 7.5. And it's good that we are covering this today because Pranav is actually doing really well. So he deserves to be better known and deserves to be covered. This one's draw. No, I don't speak Hindi. This would be stalemate. But why doesn't fall for it? And it's checkmate. Oh, sorry guys. Why was I having this board for such a long time? Cool. Round 10 over. And let's go to round 11. The last round playing against Alexei Sarana. 600 out of 10. Why do I get such a strong opponent? Starts over d4. I guess I'll just go Tabuza. Oh, this I didn't quite expect. Oh wait, he played 3 knights c3. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. What a noob. What a noob I am. I had knight e4. But okay, he takes with this knight. Actually not bad. I guess at this point neither of us are really all that motivated. Sarana is such a 3 knight of 3 player, hardcore. I wanted to get bishop g3 and knight to h4, but I can do it directly, yeah? No need to take the bishop. Now the threat is bishop into h3. He moves away the queen. Can I do it anyway? Queen d7 would be a bit too much. Tact. Queen e7 is tempting. Actually, this question is not as awesome as it looked at first sight. Just don't find a good follow plan here for black. A5 is B5. Let's go to B6. You want to take with the rook or queen? His next move is going to be knight g3 either way. I think we'll take with the queen so that we get the rook here. And rook to g6 just to get the knight to f4. Queen c5 is also a potential here. Rook to f6. Rook is safe out here. Let's step back. Bishop in h3. I guess let's kick this queen away. Oh man, how slow have we played? Or is our opponent just playing fast? g5 is knight h5. Such an annoying knight out here, huh? I'm telling you. Let's get rid of it. Enough is enough. Yes, chat. Tomorrow Nihal versus you. So just come out there in large numbers. I'll be looking forward to you for support. Get this knight to... Yeah, I saw this coming. Didn't really have a plan ready against it. Let's do p6 for now. Just come back. Please rook c1. This has been slow, yeah? Okay. Just got outplayed too. Too weak, too slow. Can't play a6 because of d5. He can't play d5 anyway here. Such a big time advantage too now. Oh damn. Alright guys, that sums up today's Title Tuesday. It was just not our day today. So we started with 7.5, we continued with 7 and now we are here at 6.5. So we clearly know where the mathematical trend is going. Pranav lost his game, so he finishes off with 7.5. And how are the other people doing out here? Aradhya has 5.5 out of 10. I guess he finished his game. Yeah, he finishes with 6.5 out of 11 at number 56. This is Blitzovich. Do we know this person? I don't have his name here. He loses. So finishes off with 6.5. It seems like the popular score for today. How did Harshavardhan do? Legend in unknown. Here he is. Still playing. And defeating Gadakamsky. He's done really well this Tadil Tuesday. I think both Pranav and Harshavardhan have done extremely well here. Black wants to, I guess, try and get this queen and bishop battery. But white's position is solid for a moment. Not so easy to break through. It'd be sad if black... wow, nice. That's that's not going to be fun for Kamsky, but I think it's going to be fun for everyone else. So Harshavardhan finishes with 8 points, and should I do that during the stream, Anshika? There are a bunch of games going on here, guys. There's a bunch of games. I don't know who Saraswati is, but she finishes off with 5 out of 11. Women FIDE Master. How many women FIDE Masters do we have in India anyway? Sipenko wins. How's the top of the leaderboard? Um, Hikaru is still playing, isn't he? No. So what's the update here? Hikaru has won the title Tuesday. Surprise, surprise, guys. Hikaru has won the title Tuesday. It was so unexpected, no one really expected it. Yospam finishes on the second place, Botnik on the third place, Esipenko fourth, and I'm not really sure who the national master is. Definitely not Tiku. He finishes on the fifth spot. It's amazing how 9 out of 11 is the cutoff every title Tuesday, guys. It's amazing consistency out there. Just 2 more games going on, and for the title Tuesday to officially get over. White is winning here. His pawns not advanced far enough. So this is over. And white is winning here too. His pawns advanced too far. So that's the end of this title Tuesday, which actually didn't start well at all and didn't end well either. We suffered especially with the black pieces, losing almost all the games except one and a half out of 6. With white, I think we did okay. We won all the games, 5 out of 5. So it was a white title Tuesday. And for the Indians, Harshavardhan finishes on top. He finishes 18th because the people playing this game are not going to overtake him. Pranav finishes off with 7.5. And Aradhya, I, and Blitzovich, all of us finished with 6.5. And below that, Harikrishna played 7 rounds, he scored 4.5. Isha played 7 rounds, she scored 4 points. And that's the story of this title Tuesday. Look at what white is doing here, guys. Seriously. Look at this. Crazy. This should be the Crazy Knights game mascot, if there is any such thing. It's totally crazy. And there's going to be a stalemate now. Rook c7 check. Go Rook c7 check. Rook c7 check. Play. It should have been last move. When the rook was on a1. a7 was covered. Alright, so that's officially the end of Title Tuesday, guys. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for staying through. Do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I'll see you all tomorrow for the JSCC quarterfinals between Nihal Sarin against Christopher Yu along with KT. Thank you so much for staying through. That's all for tonight. Thank you. Bye bye. And see you all soon.